guys, good morning. My name is Miss Edwards, and I'm excited to work with y'all today.
Reading comprehension can feel abstract at first, but it's a process, not a mystery. At Burgess-Peterson Academy in Atlanta, Georgia, reading specialist Ashlea Edwards is teaching third graders how to unlock the meaning of a text by asking questions.
You all have already worked on who or what, identifying the noun or the pronoun. And today we're going to work on answering other questions like did what is the action that's happening? And you can even use other function words like when, where, how to keep unpacking that sentence to look for meaning.
She begins by reviewing a question students have already learned to ask when reading. Who or what is this sentence about?
We're going to read this sentence. I want you to repeat after me. The cactus grows.
The cactus grows
In the desert.
in the desert.
All right, let's read it all together. The cactus grows in the desert. Very good. So the first question we are going to ask is who or what is this sentence about? The cactus grows in the desert.
The cactus.
The cactus, very good.
Next, Miss Edwards layers in additional questions students can ask themselves while reading, guiding them through the work of finding meaning, or as she calls it, unpacking the sentence.
We're going to practice unpacking some sentences from the chapter you're going to read. And the reason we're going to unpack these sentences is to understand the meaning of the sentences, because really good readers, when they read, they're able to think and understand what they're reading about. So unpacking these sentences beforehand might help us be able to understand what we're going to read.
Who or what, did what, when, where, why, and how. These are simple, familiar questions, but they are powerful. Asking students to read a sentence and then answer those questions turns them into sentence detectives. All of the answers live in the text itself. The questions are the clues that guide students to understanding what they're reading.
So here's our first sentence. I want you to repeat after me again. Butterflies shed scales
Butterflies shed scales
on their wings
on their wings
regularly.
regularly.
And regularly means like it happens often, like maybe every day that happens or every other day. Okay, repeat after me and let's read it all together. Ready? Go. Butterflies shed scales on their wings regularly. So our first question is going to be who or what is this sentence about?
Butterflies.
Butterflies, very good. And what are the butterflies doing? The butterflies did what?
Shed scales
Shed scales, very good. Where did they shed those scales?
on their wings.
On their wings. And then I'm even going to ask another question this time. When did they do this?
Regularly.
Regularly. And everyone say regularly means often.
Regularly means often.
Good.
They may not realize it yet, but these students just unpacked a sentence for meaning. This strategy is effective because it takes the spotlight off of reading individual words and puts it on comprehension.
Okay, so now we're going to read one more sentence. And remember, as we are reading this sentence, we're thinking about those function questions so that we can understand the meaning of the sentence. So let's read this. Repeat after me. A butterfly's wings
A butterfly's wings
are injured
are injured
if they get torn.
if they get torn.
All right, let's read it all together. Ready? A butterfly's wings are injured if they get torn. Very good. Okay, so the first question that we will ask is who or what is this sentence about?
A butterfly.
Okay, let's see. Do you think that the sentence is about a butterfly, or can we be more specific? Who or what is this sentence about? A butterfly's
Wings.
Very good. A butterfly's wings. What is the butterfly's wings doing? What's happening to the butterfly's wings?
They're injured.
They're getting injured, and that means they're being hurt. They are injured or hurt. Why? What makes that happen? If they get torn. Very good.
While it may seem simple, practicing unpacking the sentence in isolation now gives these students a strategy they can reach for when they're tackling longer, more complex texts on their own later.
So you guys are so good at unpacking these sentences. Now that you understand the meaning in these sentences, when you read about the butterfly's wings in your storybook later, hopefully that will help you understand the sentence as you're reading it.
Reading Universe is made possible by generous support from Jim and Donna Barksdale, the Hastings Quillen Fund, an advised fund of the Silicon Valley Community Foundation, the AFT, the Emily Hall Tremaine Foundation, and anonymous donors. Special thanks to Burgess-Peterson Academy, Reading is Essential for All People, and Atlanta Public Schools. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Are You Teaching? Reading Universe is a service of WETA Washington, D.C., the Barksdale Reading Institute, and First Book.